Alright, here we go. Hey Rick,
What's up, Dan?
I'm going to be playing this Indivisible prototype for PC. However, they recently released the PS4 demo, so if you have a PS4,
very nice.
Check it out on PS4.
I did not hear about that, actually. That was very cool.
Yeah.
So what is Indivisible, Dan?
It's this Metroidvania RPG with influences taken from Valkyrie Profile, and of course, you know, games like Super Metroid. But the battle system is mostly from Valkyrie Profile, and but it also has like its own little spin on it, and I'd sort of attribute that to sort of stuff like Super Mario RPG and Mario and Luigi. Like right
Timed
now,
hits.
yeah, timed hits basically. Right now, it's telling me that defending costs the like meter, the itty meter at the top, the bar at the top.
Yeah. I see the bar at the top.
Yeah.
It says that.
Yeah. It like holding down the guard button or holding down the button to guard, it'll cost the itty meter. So they sort of like they don't want you to just like hold guard all the time. They want you to time it a little bit.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta hold guard when you're about to be hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, it has like that timed hit element to it. Oh man, I was trying to jump past him.
Definitely like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's making this game?
Who's making this game? It's gonna be the same developers that made Skullgirls.
Lab Zero?
Yeah, Lab Zero Games. They are trying to, you know, trying something new.
Yep. Not a fighting game.
Yeah, not a fighting game, but it has like all the sort of like they're animating it sort of the same way, with like individual hand-drawn animations and stuff like that, frame by frame.
And a lot of the same animators and cleanup artists that worked on Skullgirls are working on this. And it kind of shows, because the animation looks pretty fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
I also like just the designs of the characters and the monsters. You got
Oh
this,
yeah, yeah,
like, bowls of ramen with like chopsticks
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that lick you.
I don't know if it's supposed to be bowls of ramen. I believe it's actually supposed to be like bowls of rice.
Okay.
Because it like having the chopsticks in a bowl of rice like that is like some sort of
It's
thing.
like rude, or it's like bad luck or something.
I wouldn't say it's bad luck. I think it's supposed to resemble like some sort of passing or something like that. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's supposed to resemble like a grave marker.
A grave marker. That's what Amanda says.
I might be thinking of the enemies later with the intestines.
Oh.
When I'm thinking of ramen.
Oh, those enemies are gross.
They are gross. Yeah, they are.
Oh, but I should mention that I did sort of like level up within the prototype. They have it to where you like sort of get access to more abilities and stuff like that in the demo faster.
That's cool.
So I have like an extra action, and also I have a new party member, Zabe.
Yeah, you just
He's
got
really
some
cool.
big-
He's a really cool guy. I've already played this prototype. This is just me like going through it again, trying to like hype people up for Indivisible.
Because they can back it on Indiegogo.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, of course. Because right now they're doing the crowdfunding. They have like less than 2 weeks left now to pretty much raise $1 million. Because right now, as of now, like speaking now, they are at like over 600,000. I've already backed like a shit ton of money. Me and Amanda, we decided to go for one of the higher tiers because the roadie doll's like super cool, and also
nice.
we get t-shirts too, like bonus t-shirts.
Cool.
If the game actually gets funded, so the
course.
thing still needs to be funded.
Yeah. I think the thing a lot of people don't understand about Indiegogo, because unlike Kickstarter, Indiegogo takes your money immediately.
Yeah.
But if the game is not funded, you are refunded that money. So
Well,
it is not like a lot of people are like, well, I'm not gonna back it because it's not gonna be funded.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible. Don't think that, people.
Yeah. There's like, I don't know. I've talked to a bunch of people about Indivisible already, and a lot of them have said, "Oh, it's at this percent or whatever. I don't think it's actually gonna get funded, so I'm not gonna back my money for it." You know. And
But if
like
everybody thinks that, then of course it's not gonna make it.
in certain cases, like I totally understand. You know, it's like it's your money and you can do whatever you want with it, really. But if everybody who says that actually back their money, if they actually are somewhat interested in getting this game funded, or like in this game at all, if everybody just backed that money as opposed to holding off because they think it's not going to get funded, it might actually get funded.
Yeah.
You know, like, people just gotta contribute that money.
Yeah, I completely agree. I haven't backed it myself, but I am very low on funds right now, so...
And that's understandable, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people who are interested in the game, you know. And in a case like that, all you can really do is, you know, spread the word and try and convince other people to put their money in, which is basically what you and I are doing right now.
Yeah. Like, definitely give the demo a try. It's one thing to see somebody play the game, and another thing to actually play it, you know?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of Kickstarters or just like crowdfunding things have a thing that you can play.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's very something very cool that what was it? Mike Z basically said, instead of spending 3 months building this campaign trying to convince you that we can make something cool, we spent that time and made something cool, like that you can play right now. You know.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in at least the Intestine guys I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And you know, if you like the demo, then you should back it. And like I've seen, he also said that, you know, a lot of people are seeing the demo and they're like, well, the game's almost done, but it's really not. This demo is really nothing compared to the scope of what they want to do.
Yeah.
So
they got a lot of stuff planned for this game. Like a lot of characters they've been revealing, like the Incarnations, which is like all the sort of characters that are like. I'm trying to put this in a not-perverted way, but I just can't. These are characters that go inside Asna. That's actually pronounced Asna. Excuse me.
they possess her.
No, they don't possess her. She just like sort of absorbs them into
So
her.
it's like Yo and Amidamaru from Shaman King, where he like powers up by like fusing with his ghost or whatever.
Sure.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I don't remember Shaman King.
Well, anyway, that's cool. I've seen a lot of those designs are cool. I really like the water spirit with like the hair that's like.
Oh yeah, she's really cool. She, Mariel, like the lead animator on this game, she like posted a picture of that character, and she said that like when she drew that picture, she can't like unsee like her hair as like pieces of garlic. And I was like, yeah, it kind of looks like garlic.
Yeah,
but that's without color, you know.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just got Tungar. He's probably my favorite of the current Incarnations. He's just like super cool. He kind of reminds me of Wario.
Wait, so your party members are the Incarnations?
Yes.
Okay, so when you meant like go inside, you just meant like the thing that happens in RPGs where you're it's a party in your pants. You know, like they just like go inside you.
Well, I mean, like I said, Asuna absorbs these characters, so they actually are inside her. And based on like sort of the lore that they've released so far, I haven't followed it too much, but my basic understanding is there's like sort of a realm inside Asuna that you can go to, and then like you could actually talk to these characters and stuff like that, interact with her like incarnations in this sort of inner realm that she has.
That's pretty cool. They're actually taking something that's just sort of taken for granted in RPGs and never really explained, and they're actually like giving it a bit of like story to make sense of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I definitely do like Tungar's design a lot. I don't know much about like. When you say he's your favorite, do you mean because of what he can do, or just because?
He just has like a really cool design. I like sort of his like bendy sword thing. Like I just did a super cool attack with him that
You did. I saw.
he just like goes ham. It's super cool. Really well animated.
Yeah.
And
Reminds me of the move that Goku does with the power pole in Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's cool.
You got the axe.
So I got the axe now, and so like Asuna's attacks are different. And also outside of battles, I gain the ability to wall climb.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. And I haven't played the demo myself, but I've seen it played. And I've seen in like the trailer and stuff, they show the axe off, right?
Yeah.
I just think it looks very. There's a real satisfying like weight to the axe, like slamming into the wall and you like hanging from it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it actually controls, but it looks like it feels nice. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely cool. In the campaign, like if you take a look at what they have sort of planned so far with the rest of her weapons, she has like I think a bow where you could like shoot stuff, I believe. And there's another thing where it's like sort of like a grappling hook, like Samus's grappling hook thing.
Like grapple beam, yeah.
Yeah, grapple beam. Yeah. So it's all that stuff is not only an additional weapon to her arsenal that'll give her different moves, but also it's like a different movement option in
Yeah, I always love stuff like that. It's not a 2D game, but that was one of my favorite things about Golden Sun is how like you would learn a new spell and you could use it to kill monsters.
Oh, when did I get Rasmi? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I see it right there. Or you could use that spell to, like freeze a pond or make a pillar or something and solve puzzles with that. I think that sort of thing is really neat. And it's interesting to see. One of the things that I've seen a lot of people that don't like this about it. It's an RPG, but it's 2D. I've seen people say something like, it's like a side scroller, but like you have to stop every like couple of seconds. And it seems like counterintuitive,
Yeah.
And I could see that argument, certainly, but I don't know. I think that's kind of neat. I've always liked 2D games, and I feel like I've never really... I'm sure there's been an RPG like this that was side-scrolling, but I've never played it. So it's cool to see just sort of a different twist on things,
Yeah.
And I love the sort of dynamicness of all these characters like running out and doing stuff and like going back to their place,
Yeah.
So what's the deal with Razmi?
Razmi, she's I don't know a whole lot about her. She's kind of like I don't know, she's not really enthused about things. But she's I want to say probably the most important character, at least in the demo, because she heals for a shit ton. If you use the Eddie meter with her. I haven't used the Eddie meter just yet, because I feel like I've been killing people just fine without using any like super attacks. But
I mean, that is something
once
you explained, right?
once I get to the boss, you have to use her to win. At least I think so, because with the boss in this prototype, when I had first fought the boss, it kicked my ass. And then I was like, okay, let's remember everything that they've taught me so far, up until this point, and let's try to apply it. And then once I applied all those things that they taught me in the prototype demo, I was actually doing better. I actually didn't get my ass kicked, and I did, of course, beat the demo. It's not that hard.
Sure.
As long as you know the mechanics, you'll get through.
Sure. And I think that's sort of the mark of, a good difficulty, is that, like, when you're trying it for the first time, you're like, oh my god, it seems overwhelming. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Understand what you're doing if you pay attention and are interrogated.
I should also mention, like, they showed that if you pressed what would be L1, you guard with like the entire team. You don't want to do that all the time, because again, it wastes your itty meter.
Yeah.
So if you guard with characters that don't actually get hit, you don't get that sort of like refund from actually guarding. Oh shit! I was explaining stuff. Fuck. I wasn't ready, man. But yeah, you don't want to guard all the time. But for this character, or this enemy specifically, he attacks all at once. So
this is like a mini boss?
Not really, but he's a big guy. He's a big guy that you have to deal with. And here's like a little axe to show you that you gotta wall climb a little bit.
Yeah. I don't usually like 2D hand-drawn sprites on 3D backgrounds. And I know this is just a prototype, so this is not necessarily indicative of the final game. Yeah. But I don't think it looks too bad in this case.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Everything's sort of cell-shaded. And it is noticeably different than the hand-drawn sprites, but I feel like it comes together decently enough. Like, if this was the final game, I would not feel like it was super hideous,
It is, of course, a prototype.
Yeah.
They had mentioned, I don't know where, but they said that it wasn't the backgrounds isn't like exactly what they aim to have. It's a prototype, and they just try to get it at least decently looking.
Yeah, I'm not knocking them for that, and I think it does look decent. I really like the shadows of the characters. I think that's cool.
Oh yeah.
It just looks cool. I'm sure it's a simple thing. They're just flipped upside down, and they got like a gradient,
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's something that is also in Skullgirls, because this is the same engine as Skullgirls. It uses the Z engine, made by Mike Z. So that's how they got to make the prototype so quickly. They just used the same engine that they have for Skullgirls, because it has versatile scripting. Yeah, I can attack 3 times now. I'm not actually battling enough as I should, as enough as.
Do you have to grind a little bit before the boss? Or?
Well, not really. Like I said, they sort of just like unlock the things really quickly in the prototype, and in the real game, I'd imagine it'd be a little bit slower, so you could actually feel like you can earn it. But I probably should be fighting more dudes. Oh god, I wasn't ready. Bro. So at the moment, I'm starting to be kind of dead. When Asna dies, I think it's pretty much like game over. But I've built up enough meter. I'm just gonna build up a little bit more, and then I'll use the super with Razmi. Depending on like what level itty you have, it does a different thing. I believe if you have full bar, like level 3 Itty, and then you do the healing super with Razmi, she will even revive characters that are fallen.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, like, but she'll also heal those that aren't.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Pretty awesome. And you build the meter. You said this already. I just want to make it clear. You build the meter by blocking.
No, not just by blocking, but like attacking and stuff like that. I feel like if you sort of chain your combos, it builds better. I just feel like that makes sense.
Sure. They're rewarding you for playing well.
Yeah.
Or playing smart.
No.
Or both, I guess.
Yeah, they definitely designed the battle system to where it's just not super mindless. They don't want you to be mashing, because like if you mash, your characters can miss. Say if I try to do something like, I don't know, have Zabay shoot his arrows after a certain point, he'll just miss his shots, you know? But I want to say, like, you want to try and save like Razmi for last, because like Razmi's attacks are just sort of they track, so she can really attack at any point, really. And they also, you know, have like different knockback properties and stuff like that.
Sure.
One of Tungar's moves like sends them really far back.
And then can he knock them out of somebody else's like attack move?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Nice.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh. Going the wrong way.
like I said, I haven't played the demo myself, but I like what I see so far. It looks promising, and I would really like to contribute if I had the money.
Yeah. That's why I'm making this video. I want people to contribute and like really push towards getting this game like fully funded. Because if this game doesn't get funded to that 1,500,000 mark, or 1,500,000.
1.5 million.
Yeah, 1.5 million. This game doesn't. It's not gonna happen. Like just
Not
because
only
we
that-
have this prototype, the game is just not gonna happen. You know?
Not only is the game not going to happen, but Lab Zero is going to disband.
Yeah.
And that would be a sadder thing to me.
Yeah.
You know, these are talented, good, hardworking people
Yeah, like with
that really want to make something cool for everybody.
the entirety of Skullgirls, like just how they've handled doing Skullgirls, it's always taken in like feedback. They're really good about taking in the feedback. So like if you suggest anything to Lab Zero, they'll probably take it in. The CEO of Lab Zero Games, Peter Bartholow, he is a really cool dude. He like, oh shit, I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm trying to talk, you know. It's hard to talk
Yeah.
and play video games, of course. And I'm not like entirely focusing on playing the game. I just trying to get people excited for this game. But anyway, the CEO for Lab Zero Games, he's really big into I don't know, responding to feedback. Like I'm pretty sure he's the guy that handles like all the Twitters for like Skullgirls and Lab Zero Games and stuff like that. And if you tweet at him, he'll probably tweet you back. One of the first things in the original like versions of the Indivisible prototype, I had tweeted at Lab Zero Games, and I was like, "Hey, I noticed that a lot of people on NeoGAF were complaining about how the buttons switch sides for the party members."
oh, like if you're facing one direction?
Yes, if you are like going into a battle from one direction or the other, the buttons will swap. Because like the characters are in different positions now.
Yeah, I mean, on paper that makes sense, but I also see why you would want that you would want to have, you know.
You would want to have it stacked too, right? So
Yeah.
they included, like in an update to the prototype, an option to change that and more, to like have it to where it's static, or even life bar positions too. Like if you want to have it to where the life bar isn't moved or anything like that, or vice versa, you can change it. You know, they added that option because of the feedback that they were hearing from the people playing the prototype. So that's
definitely pretty cool.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I mean, I have a lot of respect for that. Yeah. So, each of these characters are on a button. Does that mean they can't do more than one thing?
No. That's a good question, because as I've shown before, like they have like different attacks depending on the direction that you hold. It's either neutral, up, or down, I believe. So that's neutral. Here's up. I already wasted my ability bar, and then here's down, which like is sort of like a launcher with the axe.
Cool.
So each character has their different moves, you know. Zabe has like that really cool flippy jump shit. Like if you I wonder if I could like, how do I?
Are you talking about the one where he like shoots like 3 arrows downward?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could like hide the HUD.
That is really cool. It reminds me a lot of Archer Kirby. He had a move like that.
Yeah.
In Triple Deluxe. Yeah.
That's super
Very,
cool.
very similar to that, although not as visually spectacular. The sort of stealth motion. Does he shoot that bow with his feet?
He can.
In the flippy jump that you.
Yeah, in the flippy jump, he like sort of holds the bow with his feet.
That's very silly and very awesome.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me just get some bar. Yeah. Just like look at it. He's like holding it with his feet, and he pulls back on the arrows and shoots it off. That's super fucking cool.
I like his design a lot.
Yeah.
Or like a snowboard kid.
Yeah.
Maybe not to that degree.
Okay, so I beat that thing that killed me.
That was like a powered up rice bowl.
Yeah, it was like a variant. You know, they.
Color. Sure. I mean, even lots of RPGs do that. Even 3D ones. You know. So it's forgivable in a game where everything is completely hand drawn.
Oh fuck. So also they have like a sort of Earthbound thing where if you like hit it, I think it's also in Valkyrie Profile.
It's also in Paper Mario.
Oh yeah. So
like you can hit him on the world map to like sort of damage him before the fight.
Yeah, but if you do like a certain amount of damage percentage comparable to their like life bar, you don't go into like the whole battle thing. See, I can just kill him on the overworld, sort of.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, this guy has too much health. Also, you see like the dudes on the side there?
Yeah, they're not in this fight.
Yeah, they're like sort of grayed out. If they were walking the other way and they like finally like reach the battle, then they become a part of the battle too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you kind of have to watch your positioning too.
Yeah. I always hated that in like Earthbound when like the ants like summon for more ants.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, you know. But it's cool. I'm not knocking that. Oh boy.
Damn it.
Trying to jump over him?
Yeah. That's okay. I need Razmi's last ability action or action thing.
I like this. You fought this guy before with a different color, but I like this design.
Yeah.
It's like Taz or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like lick a tongue, but scary.
So again, going back to the timed hit thing, it's most efficient if you do it right before they actually hit you, because you will, you know, burn your itty meter while you're guarding, and it doesn't refund it unless you actually block something.
Sure. And based on when you press the button that corresponds to a character, you can do little combos like this.
Yeah.
Or big combos like this, I guess. That wasn't that little. But I think that's really cool. It's... We said this already, but it kind of makes the combat not mindless.
Yep. Okay, now Razmi can attack 3 times. But we've reached the sort of like the end of the demo. If we go down here, it's kind of hard to get back.
This does look like sort of a point of no return.
Yep. Drop down here, and here's the boss. This guy fucking freaked me out when I first came down here. It just looks like a nice old statue. Oh fuck!
Whoa!
Oh shit! Oh god! He just did a shit ton of damage to Zabay.
This guy's freaking. It looks like a Bayonetta boss. It's like a face that's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's the fire tiger? Is that not Anya? Is that Razmi?
That's Razmi, yeah. Oh god, Zabay's dead. I'm sorry.
Well, better get to level 3.
Yeah, we gotta.
That fire tiger is really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is super cool. Also, I'm gonna die. Okay, it's okay. We got it. We got the bar though. We got the bar. We're managing the meter.
Yep, Zabay's back.
Okay. Oh, also, there's another thing. I just slowed down the boss with Razmi's. Oh fuck. With Razmi's down attack. Her down attack makes them go slower, and you can sort of stack it twice.
He does look slower, so that's good. That lets him get more hits off on him.
Yeah. So there's like statuses that you can inflict on the enemies and stuff like that.
Nice.
Okay. When are you gonna send out your dudes?
Sends out dudes?
Yeah, he sends out dudes. And it'll, like, he'll like highlight the entire team and it'll make you flinch. But he's kind of going slow.
Yeah, well, you slowed him. I mean, you could see visually his like idol is slow. Razmi's an MVP.
Yeah.
She might be my favorite. I like her design.
Yeah. Razmi is a lot of people's favorite. She's pretty great. Oh, there it goes. See, he baited me. He baited me.
So you were like holding block because you
Yeah.
We made you waste meter. Yeah. That's pretty devious. I do not like that just for a face.
Yeah. It's not meant to be attractive.
No, I know. It's a cool design. It's just like, look at that. I mean, I get that the face opens like a claw thing. I also think it's funny that, like, his front legs are like...
Okay. So...
Like, he's on 4 legs, but he's got, like, regular hands and feet.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got, like, Hercules sandals.
Shit, I'm out of meters, so I'm getting bodied. I can't block. You gotta manage your meter, dogs.
Yeah, you do.
So So this
guess
is what I was talking about with like remembering the mechanics that they teach you. You have to target the little guys first to like get rid of them. Otherwise, you know, you just get bodied by every single one.
Sure, yeah. I guess it's good that blocking isn't the only way to build up meter, because you have to have meter to block. If you were out,
Yeah.
yeah, there was no more meter. Yeah, so that's
Okay, good. I built up 2 bars on with one of Razmi's attacks. Ooh, getting close. I gotta get rid of this guy. Oh no. Oh no.
yeah, that didn't look too fun. At least he's gone now.
I'm blocking with everybody. I'm kind of freaking out here because Asna's so low on HP. Please don't target her. Oh my god! No, she died!
Yeah, you're done, son. You're done, son.
I died. So, I should have taken out those guys earlier. The ones on the side. Before, like, the big guys came in. And I also should have kept, like, slowing down everybody. Or the big boss. I really wasn't expecting him to throw out the fat guys so soon. I didn't realize I was like that far along. Because I feel like it is based on like how much health the boss has.
It's like phase 2.
Yeah. So yeah. That's Tungar's super. He's kinda his super's kinda lame. Damn it.
So, you said that was like a wiggly sword?
Yeah.
It's his turban, though.
Yeah.
So he like wears his sword on his head.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's super fucking cool. Like, part of his lore is that, like, you see the scars that he has, like, all over his body?
Yeah,
That's-
he doesn't have like too many, but he looks like...
That's from, like, you know, him trying to master that bendy sword. Oh man, the fucking bait, dude.
Yeah, you fought for it again.
Yeah, I wasted all my meter.
Not good.
Yeah. Oh my god. Calm down. Trying to get rid of those guys first. That's really what I should have done. 'Cause again, I really wasn't expecting to fight the big dudes too. Okay. I'm taking a lot of damage. We gotta build some meter though. Build some meter. Build some meter. Okay, 2 bars is good enough. And I'm slowing them down too. So yeah, there's strategy in like managing your meter, because like you have this resource that everybody uses, you know, to block, to use to attack, to use to heal. Oh. It's like the battle system is great. It's a lot of fun too. It's very free. You can, you know, just imagine this battle system with all the characters that they plan on putting in the game. And not to mention, they announced just today. Oh my fuck! Hold on. They announced just today that they're gonna have like a bunch of guest characters.
Yeah, I think that's super bad. It's like Shovel Knight and Berserk from Everlight Berserk. And several others.
Yeah.
They gotta get Shantae in there, man.
Yeah, Shantae definitely needs to be in there because I know Mariel is working on that Shantae game too.
It just seems like it would be a good fit too. Like she's these guys.
Yeah. Okay, so It
yeah,
has
I
a meter to
definitely-
block.
I think that's very cool, and I hope it does entice people to back this game.
Yeah, the game, it really needs people to back it, because again, this game isn't gonna happen unless they get it fully funded. They have like a publisher that's gonna contribute like a shit ton of the money. If it gets funded, only if it gets funded.
Yeah, this is the Bloodstained thing where like the game's gonna get made anyway. And they're just using the Kickstarter, or it's not a Kickstarter, but you know what I mean. They're just using the crowdfunding to like gauge interest. It's not the case with Indivisible.
No! No! Oh my god. I just should have ate that move. Oh god. No, as it pays down. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, I gotta think. Let's slow him down a little bit. Okay. Oh shit. I'm gonna slow him down again. It'll help me like react to his moves too.
Yeah, for sure. That seems very useful. She seems like the best character.
No!
She can heal you, she can revive you, she can slow down the enemy.
Heal, 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 heal! Okay, cool, we got Zabay back.
You got
Oh, Tucker! No!
Oh my. That did a shit ton of damage. That was right after you healed.
Okay, I feel like I need to slow him down again. No!
Yeah, that would be helpful. Getting pretty low though, so it should be okay. Can you heal it with one?
Yeah, you can. It's just not that much.
Sure, yeah.
But hey, a little bit is a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, it's... I mean, that's even like FF7, which doesn't have this complex of battle system, but even that has the...
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
We're good.
you
I think we're good.
You use more MP,
Mm-hmm.
more HP, like, do you need that much HP that fast, you know?
Yeah. Alright, let's try to end this with a super. Oh my god. Oh. Alright.
Oh, it's gonna end with the super, alright. There we go. Oh,
There we go.
Very cool. Very cool.
Alright. So, now that I beat the boss, you have like sort of this like super speed, shine spark shit.
It does seem like the speed booster.
Yeah, speed booster. Yeah.
You have to build it up?
Yeah, well, just like, you know.
Sure. Just like the speed booster.
Yeah, just like speed boost. But this is pretty much the end of the demo. But I wanted to mention you can get back to the top. Also, hi Lily. Hi Lily.
Alright,
You can get back to the top. It's kind of hard. I haven't done it myself, but I've definitely tried hard to get back up there. Like
Do you
maybe
feel
I
like-
spent like an hour trying to do it.
do you feel like they intended you to be able to do it?
Yeah, of course, because there's like a hidden room you can get to.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's pretty much about as far as I can usually get. Like I said, I practice quite a bit, so I sort of know like when to jump and how to hold the joystick and stuff like that to get there. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. The hidden room has like Mike Z's cat or some shit.
just like Toby Fox and his dog.
Yeah, Toby Fox and his dog, exactly. Mike Z and his cat, or somebody's cat.
I
And
don't
so,
know if Toby Fox has a dog, but he uses a dog to represent himself.
Yeah.
Well, I think this game looks cool, and hopefully it makes its goal because I would certainly check it out.
yeah, it took me 45 minutes to play this demo. Wow. that's about generally how long it takes for people to want to play the demo. But considering it was like maybe like my 5th time playing this prototype, I should have done it faster. But you know, we were talking about stuff. And if you play the demo, a movement accidentally on my screen. Okay, if you play the demo again, it gives you a code to disable the notifications.
For like, press this button to do this thing.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a nice feature. And you have all your dudes.
Oh yeah. You have all the dudes. It's sort of like a new game plus. It says to disable all these tutorials, press F8, F6, F4, then F2 during the startup button config. We love you too. So they know.
Thanks, Lab Zero.
You don't have the speed booster though. But if you do manage to get out of the pit, the boss pit, then you could use the speed booster on the enemies and stuff like that, and it's really cool.
Oh, nice. So they did actually like think they did plan for that.
Yeah.
Because you know this is a demo, so they might have just like not programmed enemies to react to the speed boost.
Yeah.
But they did.
They did. They do get bodied by speed boost.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a map. I didn't.
Yeah, I never used it.
You didn't show that off during this entire thing.
No, that's because I sort of knew where I was going already. General direction. I mean, something that I should mention. It's because it's a prototype. The platforming and stuff is a little simple. Like it's sort of like, hey, here's this vine that you can't get through, but then you get the axe. Oh, you got to go back to the vine. You know, simple. You know,
yeah.
Super Metroid backtracking type thing. But obviously, like, the full game is going to be way more, oh god, way more, like, puzzling and in-depth and stuff like that.
Sure, I would expect it to be.
Oh, one last thing before we sort of, like, end this, oh, let me just climb back up here so I don't get bodied by those little guys, is, this little animation where she turns.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's my favorite thing in the game.
Alrighty. It looks like she's playing track and field with the power pad.
Sure. Oh, yeah. She's like not actually using her feet.
Yeah, instead of running. Just
Yeah.
like...
Yeah. So, that's Indivisible, guys. Please back the game. Again, it's on the PS4. Like the demo is also on the PS4 for you to try out, but it's also available for Linux and Mac. So, PC, PS4, Linux, Mac. They do plan to have it for Xbox One. No Nintendo consoles or handhelds, unfortunately. They probably figured the audience wasn't there. I mean, Skullgirls, they already knew that the audience wasn't there for Skullgirls. So
That's a shame.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, one last thing before we go. This is something that we didn't talk about because you don't get to hear it, but the music in this game is done by the same person that composed the music in Secret of Mana.
Oh.
And I hate the music in that game.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
But okay, but the rest of the music he's done is fantastic. The music in this game is fantastic. And for everyone else in the world, they love the music in Secret of Mana. It's just me. I don't like the music in Secret of Mana. But that should be like a a huge boost for this game.
Sure.
But not enough at the moment. And we like Indivisible really needs the support. So please throw your money at this game. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, the people at Lab Zero will greatly appreciate it. They really want to work on this game, you know?
Yeah.
And it's, like you said, they will likely just disband and close, you know,
Yeah.
if it doesn't get funded.
I think that would be the saddest thing, honestly. Like, even if this game doesn't really look that exciting to you, you know, I think you're investing in the future of Lab Zero. You know?
Yeah.
We know with Skullgirls that they can make a pretty kick-ass fighting game, and personally, I would like to see, you know, them not go extinct. I think that's a real shame.
Yeah,
I'd like to see what they can do in the future. You know, obviously I want to play this game. It looks interesting to me, but you know, hopefully they would make another game after this that might be really cool too. So
Yeah.
I think they've got some really talented, hardworking people, and I would hate to see them just disappear forever.
Yeah. I'd mentioned it before, but I love Skullgirls. It's a really fantastic fighting game. It's a small fan base, but you know they're really dedicated, and I think just like the mechanics of the game, all the sort of like optimizations to like the UI and stuff like that, and just like the way the game plays, it's really fun to me, and I really enjoy Skullgirls a lot. So I was one of the backers for the Indiegogo campaign for Squiggly, yeah. So I love Skullgirls, and I love Lab Zero. Like the people who work at Lab Zero are pretty much my heroes.
Lab Heroes.
Lab heroes, yes. All right, I think that's enough for this video. Please back it. Please back Indivisible. Shovel Knight's gonna be in it.
Yep, Lily has very persuasive arguments. She's got it.
Yeah.